Hey, Andrew Ginsberg here, welcoming you to another jam-packed episode of the Hot Hits Television, now with 25% more bedazzling Natalia Perez.
We have so much celeb gossip to get through, Andrew. We got to get rolling.
Yeah, coming up on the show today,
Mark Wahlberg on how he lost his street cred in Ted.
The writer behind Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter dishes on why Aussies will love this movie.
What sort of trouble did Justice Crew get up to with One Direction?
Put that air up, put that air up. It's LA Live Trick.
People are going crazy for the foul-mouthed teddy bear in Ted, but according to the film's other star, Mark Wahlberg, wrestling with a CGI bear isn't as cool as it looks.
It was actually pretty embarrassing because obviously the bear doesn't exist. They're going to put him in there later. And you know, like with everything I do in acting, you try to make it as real as possible, but ultimately you are making pretend. But you don't feel very cool, kind of like pretending to be hit and throwing yourself all around. And you know, it was one of those things where it was a leap of faith. I put my trust in Seth's hands. And people love the scene. I mean, they think it's one of the best scenes ever.
Ted is hilarious, and it's in cinemas now.
It has an ex-American president slaying vampires by the dozen. What's not to love? So why would Aussies spend their hard-earned cash on Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
It's badass, is why. I mean, Australians are badasses, and Lincoln is a badass, and maybe he doesn't mean as much historically to Australians, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Australians love a good badass.
That's good enough for me. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is in cinemas now.
Australia's Got Talent alum Justice Crew recently took their brand of dance on tour with none other than One Direction. So what's it like sharing the stage with the boy band?
Just noise, just scream.
The best.
The best. Screaming girls for the whole hour we were there. Or longer than that, however long.
We felt like One Direction. We felt we were there. What it's like to be there.
They're cool. They're cool too. Like, we respect them as artists as well. They're really cool.
With so many guys on tour, surely Justice Crew were able to get into a bit of trouble with Harry and the crew.
We tried, but both managers were like, nah, if all boys are together, it's just gonna be crazy, so try to keep them apart.
Now that would have been a sight. Thanks for being here, and if you don't want to miss a status update, you don't have to with unlimited mobile access to Facebook within Australia when you choose Optus Prepaid New Turbo Cap Plus.
Put that air up, put that air up. It's LA Live Trick.